Astronomy. I'm Michelle Cullen, and I've been teaching astronomy at Prince William Sound College in beautiful Valdez, Alaska since 2005. I'm a planetary science enthusiast who's enthralled with the night sky and new discoveries that are being made all the time. I'm also an adjunct professor with my master's degree in science education. I aim to make this course an exploration where you are actively involved every step of the way. I provide the structure through an online platform, a Blackboard, and you are the active learner. So in the next 10 minutes or so, this video will introduce you to the course that I'm so proud of. Astronomy 103, the solar system, is the first semester in a 2-semester course. It's concurrent with the lab 103 lab. And you have to take the lab separately in an online Blackboard shell where you click out of this one and click into the other one. This class will use the free online text, OPENSTAX Astronomy. It covers some of the ancient astronomy and the night sky, and you'll also discover how the night sky changes over the course of an evening and a year. You're going to become familiar with the phases of the moon, planetary motion, and everything else that's in the night sky. You'll keep track of all of this in your reflective journal. In addition, you'll gain insights to modern world of high-tech astronomy as we explore light and the many forms it takes. We'll see how light is a key to the remote study of the solar system and also through telescopes on Earth and in space. Finally, we will survey the planets, moons, asteroids, meteors, and comets, all found in our solar system. I like to believe that we're all fundamentally curious about where we came from and what's out there in the night sky. I want this class to capture the wonder of the night sky, so I'll weave this into the assignments, which include light, the labs, discussions, your journals, and another project, the ongoing Constellation of the week. And of course, the quiz is going to include the night sky as well. To find out the details about how this class runs, please refer to your syllabus in Blackboard. I will even ask you some questions on the first quiz. It is structured in a bi-weekly assignments that are organized in learning modules, and I'll go over a little bit of this in the next few minutes, but not everything that's in the syllabus. Most of these modules will last 2 weeks, and they will cover approximately 2 chapters in your free online textbook, OPENSTAX Astronomy. Pace yourself with the workload. Don't wait until the last minute to do the work. I will help you by having some of the assignments due throughout the module that follow a predictable pattern. And you can turn in any assignment early and even work ahead in the next module. Now, there's a steady pattern of the coursework that is rigorous, but the good news is there are no midterms. And there are no final exams either. And like I mentioned before, there's 2 courses you will take concurrently, and you will register for both of them. No exceptions. One is 103, the main course, for 3 credits, and 103 Lab for 1 credit. And so just to be clear, you'll have to exit this Blackboard shell and go into the second Blackboard shell to get to the lab. But they are interwoven, and they have interwoven objectives, and they're designed to reinforce each other. So you'll also have 2 separate grades. Add those together, that is a serious amount of work. As you go through the first module in the main course, look ahead for the content and the links for the assignments and the quiz. And I'm going to expend some extra time in the first module walking you through the mechanics of the class and about my expectations for the assignments as well. So it might be a little bit longer on the first one, but these are baby steps to get you through. As I mentioned, there are regular due dates for the assignments that are clearly posted on Blackboard, and they're in a pattern that will make it easy for you to remember midway through the semester. But if you're not sure, there's also a calendar link that is on the left side of the menu that you can check to see when assignments are due. That will help you keep track and to turn things in on time. What's due on Wednesday? Click on the calendar. You'll find that discussion posts are due on or before each Wednesday. Monday of the module, field guide pages, affectionately known the Constellation of the week as COW. Friday? Well, if it's Friday, you'll either have a lab due in the middle of the module, the first Friday, or the second Friday we'll have a quiz and journal due before midnight Alaska Standard Time. And just so you know, I am really not about ruining your Friday night social life. You don't have to do this Friday night at 10 o'clock. As a matter of fact, you're probably not going to get it done if you start at 10 o'clock. So just make sure you do the work early, and then you can have a great time Friday night. Remember, if you have questions, please read over the syllabus first. If it's not clear, ask in the online discussion board, because other people might have the same question. I may not have been clear about how to do something. And your classmates can help you out. But if it's still not clear, then you can always email me, and my email is on the syllabus. And then you can, if you have to, it's really urgent, something is just disappearing right before it's due, you can call me in an emergency. My phone number is there. But as a disclaimer, I will be traveling a lot this semester, and so I might actually be on a plane or out of cell service, so I can't give you immediate feedback, but I'll do that as soon as I can. That's why the discussion's so great, though, because you can help each other. It's going to be a vibrant part of this class. This discussion will have prompts that you can choose from relevant to the topics that we're learning about. And so the way the discussion works is before the first Wednesday, I require a substantial post on one of the prompts. And it has to be about something in this class. Now, I've been in online classes before where there's only one prompt and everyone says the same thing. Please do not do that. Read your classmates' posts. See what they said. You can elaborate, you can add to it. Just don't repeat what they said over and over again. There's other prompts. You can pick something new. And if you want to get full credit, you have to put something kind of original. Don't be afraid of putting embedded links or other information that you're excited about to share, but remember, just posting, oh, this is a great video, that's not going to get you credit. You have to actually discuss something in a timely manner. And that something will be about advances in our solar system astronomy, what we're knowing like up to date, and how our current advances impact thought, technology, and culture. I also want you to think about all the exciting missions that are going on right now or have gone on in the past. We've got this last year has been the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing, so that's kind of timely, and there's all sorts of exciting things going on. Each module will begin with a series of learning objectives and then the resources to help you learn those objectives. And there'll often be a link to a web page or an embedded video that I might have made or found somewhere that explains it better than I can. And you'll take notes on these learning objectives in your reflective journal, which is of course due at the end of each module. Now note, in your first module you'll see there's a journal template that has 5 parts that you need to cover for full credit. This is your space for learning, so as long as you have the 5 parts, you can create the journal in any way you want. Some students make their own textbook out of a PowerPoint template, or some do it in Word. Remember all the parts, including I love part 4. I love to read your journals. I always learn new things. And part 4 is where you're going to tell me if something wasn't clear. But don't say, I understand everything. You can say, this is so interesting. I already get this. I really want to learn more about this. So now, it's time to make your professor, Michelle Cullen, happy. First, put your name on it. Put your name on your assignments, inside of the assignment, and also when you save them. Second thing, upload things in a PDF, especially in the discussion format where we'll have different types of discussion assignments due. If you don't know how to save as a PDF, usually you go save as, and then underneath it says PDF. So make it easy for me by actually making sure you can see the assignments in the window. If you can see it there, I can see it there. And if I can see it there, I can grade it easily. The grading system works pretty well, and I can make comments and you can see them if you upload them in the window. Double check to make sure your assignment is attached. If you're not sure, just go back in and see if it's there. I can't grade it if it's not there, and it's late if it's it's not there and it's not on time. So I guess speaking of late, I do not accept late work. Yes, early is on time. Really, work early, get it done ahead of time. Remember, Alaska Standard Time is the due date, and then it disappears. So please make me happy by doing your work. A hint on preparing for the quiz. Usually there's between 12 and 15 questions, and you only get one chance to take the quiz. So you can't just skim the quiz and then go back, get all the answers, and then do it. Of course, it is open book, but it's timed, so you need to be prepared. Do your journal first, have your notes ready, have read the book, and then, if you're not sure about something, Google it if you want. I don't care, but it's timed, so you don't have a lot of time to learn everything during the quiz. If you're prepared, it should be pretty simple, straightforward. It's not supposed to be complicated, and at the end of the timed session, it will just upload automatically. Really cool Constellation of the Week field guide project, and I used to do week-long modules, so there was one each week, so it was Constellation of the Week. Now you have 2-week modules, so you still have 2 to do, and they'll all actually be due together in the middle of the module, so I hope that doesn't confuse you, but I didn't want to change the name because I love the acronym COW, so it's your COW project. And you also have a just a little bit of a learning curve on that first module. If you turn something in and you didn't get it, you did it wrong, I'll help you out. I check your email, check your grades. I will, just only on the first module, I will actually just maybe say, hey, you didn't get this. This is not the standard of what I want. So I will maybe let you do it again the first week. But after that, hopefully, if you have questions about, especially labs, you can turn it in early and say, please give me feedback. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. I want you to be an advocate for your grade. I want you to ask questions. I want you to create an online learning environment that's supportive and fun. And so I can't do this class without you. It's my job to provide a clear structure to the course and to provide feedback in a timely fashion. Your job is to participate, submit quality assignments on time, and if you have questions, ask away. So I'm looking forward this semester of solar system astronomy. Clear skies. Ciao.